Hey guys, alright, so here's the thing. I want to make a video, and it's going to be a series of videos on how my family travels to so many different destinations. For instance, in 2018, we hit up Cozumel, Mexico, we went to Sanibel, Florida, we went to San Diego a couple of times, we went to New York, New Jersey, and even took a road trip down to Georgia and hit a whole bunch of different states along the way. We've been to so many different places, and this has been our lifestyle for the last several years, and have been able to take our family, our children, over to all of these extensive places and then some, with very little to nothing, I repeat, little to nothing out of pocket. And what I intend to do is teach you how we do this, and perhaps why you would want to do this as well. But first, cue that intro. Here's the thing. How many of you are using these guys, these cards, in order to make your everyday purchases, right? I mean, you go to the gas station, and my hope is that you're using one of these guys. You go to the grocery store. My hope is you're using one of these guys. Whatever you do, my hope is you're not spending cash, but in fact, using one of these guys. Now, I know many of you are using credit cards. That's great. I recently, within the last 10 minutes actually, I was listening to some music, and what comes on but one of those Capital One Venture card commercials talking about 1.5% cash back. Whoa! 1.5% cash back? So if you were to have spent $4,000 using that card, let's do the math right over here, $4,000 using that card at 1.5% cash back, that's going to get you $60, I think. When I spend $4,000 on my card, I'm not looking for something as small, as measly as $60. In fact, I wouldn't even do this if that's the only amount of money they're going to give me back. No, when I use my card and I spend $4,000, I am obtaining about $500, sometimes up to $800 cash back. So now you're looking at $60, $500, $60, $500. And that's if I want to do cash back. For my family, we don't really work with the cash back portion of it. We want to make sure that we're getting the travel benefits. And so those travel benefits are actually worth even more money. What are we talking? So I recently received this card, and I made, after spending $5,000, I made 85,000 points, which equals $850 or $1,100 in travel. $1,100 to buy tickets to fly wherever we desire. My intent is for the next several videos, I'm going to show you guys how we do this, and how even though we have this amount of cards stashed away between the both of us, my wife and I, we are still able to maintain super high credit score rating. Okay, I currently have, as of last week, I have an 807, and my wife has a few points over me at this very moment. So we have over 800 credit score, and yet we have a thick amount of cards because we jump from card to card to card. This strategy works really well if A, you are good managing your money. B, you pay your credit cards off right away, you have no issues in that case. And C, you're not looking to obtain a major loan anytime soon. Otherwise, if you are good managing your money like we are, if you are good with paying off your credit cards every single month like we are, and if you enjoy taking trips for free, then this might be something that interests you. So my next video, I intend to go over some of the rules. And the rules are important mainly because you don't want to go after a particular card and then get that card, but unfortunately put yourself in a bad position where you're not able to get another card. If you do this correctly, you can keep getting cards. And if you do this incorrectly, you'll get that card. It'll still be better than not doing this at all. But if your intention is to continue to amass the points that we end up amassing, or even half of the things that we end up getting, then you're going to want to have a plan in place. And so those are the things that I'm going to go over by my next video. The other thing that I'm going to ask you guys though is I want to know what things you want to know. Okay, I've been doing this for so long that quite frankly, I've forgotten a lot of the things, like the nuances and the things that when I first got into it, I'm not thinking about those things any longer. But you likely are. So if there are questions that you have, comments, concerns, anything of that nature about yourself or about how I do things, that's cool too. Just drop a comment down below. I look forward to reading all of them, and I look forward to answering as many of those as I can. Until next time, just know that I'm going to make another video coming out really soon, and I look forward to seeing you guys once again next time on my channel. Stay tuned.